10, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested the Twitter user it believes has questions to answer for an online post falsely depicting the Commission's detention facility in Port Harcourt.
His arrest comes 2 weeks after the viral tweet elicited public criticism of the EFCC's handling of suspects in its custody. Correspondent Uche Okoro completes the story.
It all started with this tweet on the 10th of February showing scores of young men scantily dressed and standing in what was tagged an overcrowded open cell. The Twitter account also claimed the photo was of the EFCC detention center at its South-South headquarters in Port Harcourt. In a very short time, the Commission found itself under public fire for alleged inhuman treatment meted out to suspects. 2 days later, on 12th of February, the EFCC granted media access to its holding facility in response to what it strongly condemned as fake news. Now, 2 weeks after, the EFCC says its efforts to track down the suspect who was on the run has eventually paid off.
I am glad to inform you that the young man behind the evil report, Dikocha Chukwu Iboka, has been arrested. He was picked up at about 4 p.m. on Wednesday, February 26 at one of the New Generation banks at Ada George Road, Port Harcourt. His arrest is perfectly in sync with the slogan of the Commission, which is EFCC will get you anywhere, anytime.
EFCC says the suspect would have his day in court, but for now, investigation is still on to possibly identify other collaborators. The Commission maintains this tough stance despite an apology from the blogger.
I would like to apologize to the Commission, to the general public for what the situation my tweet caused. I would like to say that it wasn't in my intention to embarrass or shame the Commission or anything like that.
Since his arrest, the suspect has been held in the actual EFCC detention facility, which looks nothing like the photos he posted online. He shed light on its source and his motive.
The picture has been, it belongs to the police anti-courtism, and I am ready to offer all the necessary assistance needed by the Commission to investigate the matter.
The EFCC has warned social media users to find legal means of generating online traffic rather than resorting to the circulation of fake news. Social media influencers were advised to carry out fact-checking before publishing material online. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port